Underrated. Oh my God. Avril Lavigne was everything to me, dude. My God. She has my number though. She texts me sometimes. Oh, it's so cool. She's like, hey babe, it's Avril XO. Oh my God. Sheesh.
People are looking up to you, Billie. Like, how could you possibly say something like that? I'm like, do you know why they're looking up to me? Because I say shit like that. I say what the fuck I want to say. Because if I don't say it, what is the point?
My whole family, we all laid down on the rocks and we just looked up at the stars and I just stared at them and I had this feeling that they were all falling on me. Like, I don't know why, like my brain just was like, I don't know. It was so beautiful and I feel like that just made me like, God, I want to be looking at the sky. I want to look up, not down.
Gone. Aw, I'm just scared you gone away. Ooh, what is it? I'm just scared you gone away. Is that Her? Oh, Gone Away by Her. I love that song to my core. I promise it will stay the same. Whatever, the song is incredible.
What about Phineas? How did he influence you?
Well, Phineas influences me all the time. I mean, I wanted to do everything he was doing growing up. I wanted to be friends with the people he was friends with. I wanted to wear what he was wearing and do what he was doing, and so kind of everything. I think that's kind of how it is when you're a younger sibling. And then up until a certain age, and then I was like, Dad, I'm not doing that. I'm doing my own.
Well, I've never been to school. I grew up homeschooled, stayed homeschooled, never was not homeschooled. It's like everybody forced everybody's kid to eat broccoli, right? Nobody likes broccoli. But maybe you weren't forced to eat broccoli. You're like, shit, this shit is good as hell. With some butter. I mean, there's a lot of ways to do it. I think some people do it the wrong way, which is just like, makes your life horrible and miserable and boring. And that's mainly because of your parents. Because parents are lazy as fuck. That's why they send their kids to school in the first place. I don't want to teach you, bitch.
Like, when we came up with that line, it was like a moment. We were like, fuck. We're God. And like, we're not, but you should feel like that sometimes.
Did you have your moment?
We had our moment.
I can also say that now because I used to hate the shit out of it. Like, I hated this life. And now I don't. I hope that doesn't come off as cocky. I hope that it comes off as, like, grateful. Like, I have an incredible life. So no, I don't want to be anonymous.
What's the most important thing to remember when you're dealing with extreme amounts of pressure?
You'll die, and then it won't matter.
I'm still making music in his bedroom. We're still doing that. Like, I just think like so many people just think that you need to rent a studio and you need to have all these producers there and all these co-writers and all these like people and it's like, bro, like, if you want to make art, like, fucking make art. Like, what are you doing, you know? Right. Like, do it wherever you can. Like, make it in a fucking closet.
They sang every word to everything, and me and my brother just stood on the stage and cried at the end. We hugged each other and we cried like bitches.
It's crazy to be heard. It's really crazy to be heard. I think so much of our tortures as human beings is not being heard.
When in your career did you feel the most vulnerable?
The week after the Grammys. Well, because I had just lived through an unbelievable experience and I was filled with joy and excitement and you know, shock and disbelief and, you know, getting compliments left and right, and at the same time the entire internet was telling me I didn't deserve it. So it was a weird week. It was very it was weird, but who got the Grammys? Me.
What one thing would...
Like, what if everyone died right now? Like, right now, if everyone died, and my whole life I had been doing, you know, fucking what, like, tons of other people wanted me to do and, like, try to please